Every business dreams of growth. It's exciting, it's profitable, and it seems to validate all the hard work. But what happens when the easy wins dry up? What happens when the market becomes saturated, competition intensifies, and the once rapid growth curve flattens out? This is the growth plateau, a challenge faced by countless companies, even market leaders. It can be a time of uncertainty, even fear, but it's not the end of the story. The plateau doesn't signify failure. It marks a transition. It's a signal for change, a call to reevaluate, and an opportunity to unlock new avenues of growth. The key is understanding the forces at play and adopting the right strategies to navigate this new phase. The journey from startup to established player is often characterized by a focus on operational efficiency and market penetration. These strategies, while effective in the initial stages, can become limiting over time. To break through the growth plateau, businesses need a fresh perspective, one that goes beyond incremental improvements and embraces bold, transformative change. One of the key reasons businesses hit a plateau is the law of diminishing returns. This concept is not just a theoretical idea, but a practical reality that many businesses face as they grow and expand. This economic principle states that after a certain point, adding more of one factor of production while holding all others constant will yield progressively smaller increases in output. It's a fundamental concept in economics that can be observed in various industries and sectors. Imagine a farmer adding fertilizer to his crops. Initially, the fertilizer significantly boosts yield. The first few applications make a noticeable difference, leading to healthier and more abundant crops. However, as he keeps adding more, the increase in yield becomes smaller and smaller. The crops can only absorb so much fertilizer before the benefits start to taper off. Eventually, adding more fertilizer may even harm the crops. The soil can become oversaturated, leading to diminished returns and even negative effects on the crop yield. The same principle applies to businesses. Initially, hiring more salespeople or investing heavily in marketing might lead to significant growth. These efforts can drive sales and expand market reach effectively in the early stages. But over time, these efforts yield diminishing returns. The initial boost in sales starts to wane, and the same strategies that once worked wonders begin to lose their effectiveness. The market might become saturated, or the cost of acquiring each new customer might become prohibitively high. As competition increases and the market matures, the returns on investment in these areas start to decline. Recognizing the law of diminishing returns is crucial for businesses aiming to sustain growth. It requires a keen understanding of when to pivot and adapt strategies to maintain momentum. It highlights the need to shift from a mindset of more of the same to one of innovation and strategic realignment. Businesses must constantly evolve, seeking new ways to create value and stay competitive in a changing market. Simply put, doing more of what worked in the past won't necessarily guarantee future success. Companies must be willing to innovate, explore new opportunities, and adapt to the ever-changing business landscape to continue thriving. As businesses mature, there's a natural tendency to shift focus inward. They become preoccupied with optimizing existing processes, maximizing efficiency, and streamlining operations. This internal focus isn't inherently bad. In fact, it's often necessary for managing complexity and maintaining profitability as a company grows. However, an excessive inward focus can create blind spots. Companies can become so engrossed in their own operations that they lose sight of the bigger picture. The evolving market, changing customer needs, and emerging opportunities beyond their current offerings. This inward focus can manifest in several ways. Companies might prioritize incremental product improvements over breakthrough innovations. They might focus on serving existing customer segments while neglecting new markets. They could become risk-averse, favoring predictability over experimentation. While these tendencies might seem prudent in the short term, they can ultimately stifle innovation and limit growth potential. Section 4. The perils of tunnel vision. An inward focus, while seemingly safe and comfortable, can lead to a dangerous condition tunnel vision. This phenomenon occurs when individuals or organizations become so engrossed in their own environment that they lose sight of the bigger picture. Companies with tunnel vision are so fixated on their internal world, their products, processes, and metrics, that they fail to notice the shifts happening around them. They become overly reliant on their existing knowledge and practices, ignoring the dynamic nature of the market. They might miss out on emerging technologies that could disrupt their industry, technologies that could offer new opportunities or render their current offerings obsolete. Shifting consumer preferences that render their products less relevant as customers' needs and desires evolve over time can catch them off guard. And new competitors entering the market with innovative solutions who are more attuned to the latest trends and consumer demands can quickly gain an edge. This lack of awareness can be fatal. Companies that fail to adapt may find themselves in a downward spiral, struggling to stay afloat. Companies with tunnel vision often find themselves reacting to change rather than leading it. They are constantly on the back foot, trying to catch up with the market rather than setting the pace. They play catch-up, struggling to adapt to a landscape they didn't see coming. This reactive approach can lead to hasty decisions and short-term fixes that don't address the root causes of their challenges. The consequences of tunnel vision extend beyond missed opportunities. It can lead to a cascade of negative outcomes that affect the entire organization. It can lead to declining market share as competitors capitalize on new trends, capturing the attention and loyalty of customers who are looking for the latest and greatest. Reduced profitability as companies struggle to keep up with changing demands, leading to cost-cutting measures and potential layoffs that further demoralize the workforce. And damaged brand reputation as customers perceive them as out of touch. Negative reviews and word of mouth can spread quickly, tarnishing the company's image. Breaking free from tunnel vision requires a conscious effort to shift perspectives, embrace external input, and stay informed about industry trends and consumer behavior. Cultivating a culture of curiosity and agility is essential. Encouraging employees to explore new ideas, experiment with different approaches, and stay open to feedback can help organizations stay ahead of the curve and thrive in a constantly changing environment. Section 5. The holistic review. The first step towards breaking free from the growth plateau and avoiding the dangers of tunnel vision is to conduct a periodic holistic review of the business. This review is not just a cursory glance at the numbers or a superficial tweak of marketing strategies. It is a deep dive into the very essence of the company. This isn't just about analyzing quarterly earnings or tweaking marketing campaigns. It's about understanding the broader picture, the interconnected elements that drive the business forward. It's about taking a step back and asking fundamental questions about the company's direction, its core value proposition, and its place in the market. Start with the why. Why does this company exist? What is its mission and vision? Why does this company exist? This question goes beyond profit and loss statements. It delves into the core purpose and the driving force behind the business. What fundamental human need or problem does it address? Understanding this helps in aligning the company's goals with the needs of the market. Has that why changed or become diluted over time? Next, consider the customer. Have their needs evolved? Are there new trends or shifts in customer behavior that the company needs to address? Are there new customer segments emerging that the company is not serving? Identifying these segments can open up new avenues for growth and expansion. Is the company's value proposition still relevant and compelling? This involves a critical look at the products and services offered and their alignment with customer needs. Finally, look at the competitive landscape. What are the emerging trends and technologies? Staying ahead of these trends is crucial for maintaining a competitive edge. What are the emerging trends and technologies? Who are the new players and what are they doing differently? Understanding the competition helps in strategizing effectively. Who are the new players and what are they doing differently? This insight can provide valuable lessons and opportunities for innovation. What are the company's core strengths and weaknesses in this evolving environment? A SWOT analysis can be a useful tool in this assessment. This holistic review should be conducted regularly, perhaps annually, or even quarterly, depending on the industry's pace of change. Regular reviews ensure that the company remains agile and responsive to market dynamics. It should involve stakeholders from across the organization, not just senior management. Including diverse perspectives can lead to more comprehensive and effective strategies. The goal is to gain a 360-degree view of the business and its operating environment. This comprehensive understanding is key to navigating the complexities of the modern business landscape and ensuring long-term success.